Shalom! This is a slightly nasal Ephraim Buchwald. Now, is there anybody around who doesn't have a cold? I do. And I think there were 90,000 people at MetLife Stadium who caught colds at the Siyum HaShas, and another 25,000 at the March against Anti-Semitism who probably caught colds. So I feel right in place. But let's talk about that issue of anti-Semitism. It's really become a very frightening thing in America. Every single day you open up the news or the internet and you see another attack. You see another crazy person lashing out in the subway. And maybe they're not crazy. Maybe they're just really anti-Semites. So what do we do about anti-Semitism? First of all, the question that has arisen is, do you walk outside looking like a proud Jew? Or do you hide under a baseball cap like I do, or a hat? So I'm not so obvious. But nevertheless, even though I try to be not obvious, somehow they always guess that I am a Jew. And I guess I just can't escape that fact. And that's, I guess, an individual decision that people have to make for themselves, whether they want to wear their Magen David out or whether they want to wear their yarmulke out. And it's a question of whether you feel that there is a great risk. And of course, if there is a great risk, then you certainly should not be so outward about it. But another issue is what to do about anti-Semitism. And of course, you know that the Talmud says that it's almost etched in stone, she'esav sonei liYaakov, that Esau hates Jacob, and that anti-Semitism is with us and is always going to be with us. But what do we do about anti-Semitism? Although we need to expect it, it's very important for us to do something about it. Of course, we have to be protected. We have to protect ourselves. We have to be on the defense. We have to have proper security in our synagogues. But there is a very important lesson to be learned from that. And it's something that I've said many, many times before, that peace for the Jewish people is always a factor of our relationship with God. Of course we have to have security. Of course we have to make peace agreements. But there won't be peace unless we have a very good and positive relationship with God. And that's really what we need to do. I would say that rather than ask, why is there anti-Semitism, we should probably be asking ourselves, what is God trying to tell us today in 21st century America?